Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at gold analysis from a fundamental perspective and also from a technical perspective. Also during the morning that I shared this analysis for our group, we may see that the price was close to 1914 and it was expected a potential reversal zone between 1900 1910. And the price already tested 1908, already increased $13 here, as you can see on the screen above. And what may happen during the coming days? So the situation is really critical. The war that already began between Israel and Hamas, this conflict here that began on October 7th, it was at this point when everything began, and the price increased very aggressively during the previous week. From a weekly perspective, we are expecting the price to create a possible bullish wave from this weekly structure zone, but 2 weeks ago this was related only with the technical perspective and the non-farm payroll data. In the current conditions, this is only related with the war, so we are going to look at also what happened before. From a weekly chart that we may see, we have a very strong area from above, so we have two tops that the price tested also before, 2070 approximately, that was created the previous top, and we may see that the price tested this area 3 times. From the past, that was the first war experience near these years, we may see that on February 2022 we had Ukraine and Russia, and we may see how the price developed during these moments. I'm going to break this down on a lower time frame, on a daily chart, and we can see that during the beginning of this conflict, it was near the end of January, and later the war began at this point here on February 2022. After that, the price increased very fast, so from the bottom we may see that in about 30 days the price increased by nearly 16% from bottom to top, this wave here, and on all these days we may see only small corrections. Price increase, small corrections, and look at how the price increased up to the top. In the current conditions, we can see the same situation again. We had the weekly zone, price faced the first support area close to 1800, and from this point we may see this bounce here. During the non-farm payroll data that we had at this area here, the price reacted bullish during the first day, and on Monday everything was only bullish due to the war problem. So this was the war, just one moment, this was related with the war, and that market opened with a gap. However, the bullish movement was expected here. And since the previous day, the first day that the war problem appeared, we had a bullish pattern, a small increase, bullish pattern, increase, another pullback, and we can see this one here. From the previous analysis, this was the expected pullback close to 1860, and here we had our bullish wave. So if we are going to increase the time frame, also today that I shared for our group, we may see that the price came close to a minor support structure from the left side. So it proved that we have buyers close to 1910 in this area, and the first reaction is fine. However, the previous day close was very aggressive, was bullish, and I'm not expecting any bearish move. Let's say we can never change the trend in this way, it's something impossible. In the current conditions, the focus is only on how the conflict between Israel and Hamas will develop during the coming days. That is why we have to be careful. This type of conflicts can invalidate the technical aspect very easily. That is why we have to be careful. It is not related only with the technical part. The technical part doesn't work in these moments. But we can see that from a technical perspective, the price already proved that we have profit taking areas here. That is why we saw also a fast sell-off close to 1930, price moved down, and I think that the chances are higher that probably we may see any correction and it should continue moving higher again. As long as the current conflict is still in development, we don't have any improvement, we don't have any agreement between two countries, probably the situation may escalate more, and it will be a very difficult situation, and that will create more bullish volume on gold. This is what I'm looking at. As a beginning, the second area that I'm looking at for the price to stop will be this major area, and in my opinion this will be also the strongest one, where the price may face very strong resistance. On this time frame, on a daily time frame that we have this, we have seen that the price was stopped several times. So on the past we have very strong support from below, we have resistance, we can see that the same area may stop the price again. However, it is likely that it can be only a profit taking area, because the price may test this and we may see any small correction, but if the current situation will escalate more, then we may see the price testing also the top. So we should not rule out the possibility for the retest of 2070 again. Everything is related with the war problem. It was also released the news that the land attack already began, so we have to be very careful, because that conflict will only push the price up even higher. And it is not the same war, in my opinion, like it was with Ukraine and Russia. This time probably it's not a good situation at all, because also the US may get involved in this, and that is why the price may continue to grow. From a technical perspective, is the worst mistake that we can do in these conditions to sell oil. So oil is only a buy and pullback at this moment. So let's see what is going to happen during these days. I hope that this conflict will solve out very soon. Probably they may reach an agreement, but considering how this situation is going, probably we may see gold growing further. So that's all for gold analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like button and follow. Thank you. Bye bye.